Do not fold your tent here. This is not your burial ground. I am the Lord who calls dry places to remember rain, who tells weary bones to rise and carry names again. The dust that clings to you is not your future. It is only proof that you kept walking. I saw the night that would not end and the hour no one else noticed. I was not late. I was guarding embers beneath your ash. Stand up. Breathe. I have plans for this soil. You have walked through valleys that tried to rename you. Failure tried to crown you. Delay tried to make a home in your chest. Shame tried to manage your expectations. Hear me. I revoke those titles. I am writing truth where lies long camped. You are not discarded. You are being delivered. You are not finished. You are being formed. You are not behind. You are on my clock, and my timing does not apologize. This is not your burial ground because I planted promises here. I hid seeds in your disappointments, seeds that learned to wait without bitterness and to reach without boasting. I have watered them with tears you thought were wasted. I have warmed them with mercies you forgot to count. At my word, they will break the surface and turn your sigh into a new song. You counted the stones stacked against you and called it a wall. I counted the same stones and called them an altar. Build with what tried to bury you. Lay down the memory that still argues with hope. I will meet you at the top of your surrender. There, I will breathe again, and the breath you receive will outlast the winds that slapped your face. I am not surprised by the size of the giant, the price of the bill, or the reach of the rumor. I do not form strategies from panic. I am not recruiting your fear. I am reclaiming your focus. Lift your head. The horizon is not a threat, it is an appointment. I am setting tables in places you swore you would never return to, and I am filling those tables with enough for you and those who doubted you. Do not make a museum for your grief. Honor what you lost. Do not worship it. Speak blessing over rooms that once hurt you. I am teaching you to remember without reliving and to learn without losing joy. I will show you how to carry history like wisdom instead of chains. Your past is not a prophecy. It is a classroom that already dismissed. You asked if I could still use you with hands that shake. Yes. I steady what you surrender. Bring me your fragments. I am the one who multiplies broken bread and fills more than empty plates. Bring me your calendar. I will teach it to breathe. Bring me your budget. I will give it mission. Bring me your name. I will protect its dignity while refining its sound. You do not need to become harsh to become strong. Strength, in my house, looks like gentleness that refuses to negotiate truth. It looks like patience that makes room for people to change. It looks like joy that does not leak when applause falls silent. You will not be loud for attention. You will be loud for justice when silence would have been easier. I am giving you eyes to recognize the corridor inside the cave. Every trap has a door. Every night has a horizon. Every accusation has a limit. Step with me. I will pace you so your zeal does not outrun wisdom. I will pace you so your caution does not impersonate fear. You will move like a river, patient, persistent, unstoppable. Your critics studied an early draft and tried to grade the finished book. Smile and keep writing. The pen is not in their hand. I have reserved chapters for miracles that do not look like magic. Steady work, clean motives, brave apologies, long forgiveness. I delight in these wonders. I call them maturity, and they carry more weight than quick fireworks. I have assigned you people to bless and places to lift. Not every battle is yours. Not every invitation is mine. Ask for orders. I will give you a narrow path that leads to wide impact. I will teach you to say no without guilt and yes without fear. Your boundaries will become bridges, not walls. Your focus will become a shelter, not a prison. Do not despise the small day. In quiet corners, I am training your hands to carry more without gripping control. Excellence is not obsession. It is devotion. It is love paying attention. Sweep the floor like a sanctuary. Answer the email like an ambassador. Return the call like a shepherd. These small obediences are seeds of sturdy influence. You wonder if you missed it. Child, I am not a fragile instructor whose lesson evaporates after one mistake. I reteach with kindness. I redirect without humiliation. I edit your route without cancelling your destination. When you bring me a detour, I turn it into testimony. When you bring me a failure, I turn it into fuel. Grace is not a loophole. It is a ladder. Do not fear the headlines. The loud does not own the future. The faithful does. I am forming a people who can work when cameras sleep, who can pray when metrics yawn, who can love when outrage pays better. You will be that people. You will be the neighbor that keeps promises, the friend who refuses convenience, the leader who remembers names. I am healing the voice inside you that keeps reading from the script of dread. That voice says you are late, you are less, you are likely to ruin it again. My voice says, you are mine, you are kept, you are sent. Trade scripts. Let your mouth rehearse what I say until your mind believes it and your pace agrees with it. Do not settle for a peace that only lives in perfect weather. I am giving you peace that works in storms, that sleeps in boats rocked by waves, that blesses tables set near enemies. This peace is not denial. It is governance. It will keep your emotions from appointing fear as king. It will teach your thoughts to sit down and be taught. When temptation arrives dressed as relief, remember your calling. Cheap comfort fattens traps. I will comfort you with presence, not shortcuts. I will calm you with truth, not flattery. I will lift you with promise, not applause. Hold fast. Your hunger will be fed by food that does not rot your integrity. You ask, what about my weakness? I answer, what about my strength? You bring me honesty, I bring you help. You bring me confession, I bring you cleansing. You bring me obedience, I bring you outcomes. You bring me today, I hold tomorrow. Our partnership is not equal, but it is real, and it is enough for this assignment. Honor the watchman I place around your life, the friend who warns, the mentor who corrects, the child who reteaches wonder, the elder who slows your hurry. Receive their words without offense. You ask me for protection. I often send it as counsel. You ask me for promotion. I often send it as responsibility. I am teaching you to bless the ground that tried to choke you. Kneel and name goodness here. Name the teachers you met in the valley. Patience, humility, endurance, discernment. Thank them and move on. You are not building a monument to misery. You are marking a mile where grace met you and pointed forward. If this word is strengthening you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so more tired hearts can stand up and breathe again. Return to your post. Pray for your city's streets, its schools and clinics, its businesses and benches, its courtyards and kitchens. Walk it like a priest with open eyes. Speak peace where fear sells. Speak hope where cynicism bargains. Speak blessing where curses tried to franchise. I will back your words with quiet power. You will not negotiate your identity with numbers. Metrics make poor mirrors. I do not weigh you with views. I entrust you with people. Serve who is in front of you. Honor the one who does not comment. Watch how heaven counts. Faithfulness, integrity, mercy, joy. These are the measurements that age well. Do not rehearse the funeral of dreams I have not buried. Some visions needed winter, not coffins. They were not dead. They were dormant. I am warming them now. You will watch shoots appear where you only saw frost. You will name seasons accurately, and refuse the drama that sells despair as realism. I will give you language that lands like rain. You will learn when to be quiet and when to speak, when to bless publicly and when to bless in secret, when to confront with tears and when to contend with steel. Your sentences will carry weight because your heart carries mine. This is authority that does not humiliate. Make room for joy. Joy is rebellion against the economics of fear. It refuses the tax of constant worry. It chooses music in minor keys and still finds the dance. Let laughter live in your house again. Let celebration interrupt your efficiency. Let gratitude keep your vision young while your wisdom grows old. Your future will not be negotiated by the mistakes of others. Release them and release yourself. Forgiveness is not permission for harm, it is eviction of poison. You are not naive to bless those who wounded you. You are wise to refuse their voice as narrator. I will handle justice. You handle generosity. I will give you wisdom that can wait and courage that can act. I will give you patience that does not grow stale and zeal that does not burn people. I will give you focus that edits kindly and imagination that refuses cynicism. These gifts will make you heavy with steadiness. When people ask what happened here, you will not recite your own brilliance. You will say, "He kept me." You will say, "He turned me." You will say, "He showed up." You will say, "This ground tried to bury me and became the place I learned to build." Your story will become a lantern others borrow when their night is long. So, stand. Shake the soil from your knees and name this place correctly. It is not a cemetery. It is a construction site. It is not an ending. It is a beginning disguised in dust. Walk forward with a tenderness that does not retreat and a strength that does not brag. We go together from here.